Hey guys, this is Accounting Nightmare, and I'm back with more Let's Play Devil May Cry 2. We have Lucia's disc in again, and we're going to do her mission 2. And as you can see, just like Dante, she has a character select. More diesel costumes. And she also has access to Trish. Trish is pretty fun actually. I'll put her in a couple missions. I'll do that a little bit later. For now we'll just stick with regular Lucia. And there's also a secretary costume. This is actually an enemy in the game. You won't see it for quite a while. And back to regular Lucia. Mission 2. The aerial heart will give the protector the chance to reach the skies. So copy-pasted from Dante's, but with Hunter changed to protector. I don't have enough to upgrade anything of any worth, so I'll do that next time. So I'll be switching costumes every now and then, just to spice things up. Prove yourself before the winged goat. If you want to see the diesel costumes, let me know, because otherwise I probably won't use them. Product placement. I wonder what's going to happen here. Hang on, it said winged goat. There are two. Get your dialogue right. Oh well. That one on the right always drops down immediately. Ooh, this time he jumps straight back in the air. So we'll kick him out and kick his ass. The one on the left always sticks in the air though, which is a little annoying. We'll deal with him in a second. He's trying to shoot us, but he's missing horribly. Needs to work on his aim a little bit there. So I'll shoot him to keep my style ranking going. I don't think I'm going to be knocking him out of the air though. No. Let's see if I can keep my style going. It's pretty tricky in this game. Shoot, shoot. You pretty much need to use shooting to refresh your style ranking. Ooh, that went well. That went well. Let's claim our prize. Aerial heart. So now Lucia has that as well. It works pretty much exactly like Dante's works. We'll have a look at her amulet here. Equipment, amulet. The aerial heart. And she starts off with the frost heart. Dante starts off with the electro heart. And we'll look at her swords while we're here. Cutlasia, standard swords for Lucia. And throwing daggers. Silver knives created to stand up to demons. And they do that pretty decently. Oh. Oh no, I thought those red orbs disappeared. I thought I got ripped off. Oh. I have full trigger. When did that happen? Interesting. Oh well. Might as well use it to kick some ass. I can actually abuse trigger in this room because there's a trigger platform. I can abuse trigger just a little bit. Oh, helicopter. If you haven't played a Devil May Cry game before, you're probably wondering what I'm talking about with trigger. It's devil trigger. See that blue gauge below my health? That's devil trigger. It refills as you fight enemies. You can also refill it with stuff like that platform over there, which I'll use in a second. You basically use it to unleash your inner demon. You can use it for a short amount of time. It'll make your attacks more powerful, make you take less damage. And it also gives you new attacks in some cases. Oh my god, that door is pissing me off. I can make him rise in the air just by shooting him with frickin' daggers. So you get health regeneration in Devil Trigger form as well. That should be all we need for now. Now we use our brand new aerial heart to go straight up. There's some red orbs here. I don't want to fall, because that would suck. Thank you. So we're going up and up and up. This looks pretty damn rickety. Not exactly very stable construction here. More of these guys. I could just run past these guys, but I'm going to kill them because there's a little thing nearby I want to collect. And if I don't kill these guys, they'll stuff me up. So I've got to take these guys out. Oh, health. That'll help me quite a bit. And he went down there. Bit pain. Knock him back up there. And I think there's another wave of them. Yep. Now, enemies Devil Trigger in this game. They do in all Devil May Cry games, but only on the highest difficulty, on Dante Must Die. It's just a little bonus they add in to make it harder for you. Make things more interesting. And it does make things more interesting. It's pretty neat, actually. Hopefully these will be the last guys. Oh. I'll cancel his trigger with my trigger. Alright, that's all of them. Now, the thing I actually wanted is here. See, I want to destroy that, but if those enemies were there, Lucia wouldn't be able to destroy it. She'd be going, ha ha, in that direction, and I'd be going, Lucia, turn around. But now I can get it. Darts. Short swords. With its narrow shape, multiple swords can be thrown at once. So that's a new ranged weapon. And they're respawning, but we don't really care about them. We just killed them. And yes, I did spot that blue orb fragment hiding up there. Keep going up, so we can switch ranged weapons with the L2 button. Hang on, I'll get into a better spot to play around with these. You guys are good targets. So the darts have a lot of spread, as you can see. That's mostly bad. So they don't do as much damage because they're also much slower to shoot compared to the throwing knives. So they're not as useful. There's a couple very limited times you would want to use the darts, but for the most part you just want to use the knives. The L2 weapon switching is very, very good though. This is the game that introduced it. In the first Devil May Cry game, you actually had to go into the menu every time you wanted to change your range weapon, which did suck. Can I get that without falling down? I don't think I can. Nope. Probably wasn't even worth it. Oh well. So this is a game that first introduced a much smarter system for switching weapons, and Devil May Cry 3 extends it by having you switch melee weapons with the R2 button as well. Ooh, I wonder what the game wants us to do here. Aerial Heart's attacks are really powerful for some reason. Quite nice indeed. So is this a clock tower? I honestly don't know. I think it is actually. Very elaborate there. And some birds have spawned, but we honestly don't care because I'm sick of birds. I don't know about you. That'd just be a waste of time. Lucia. That is his name. He's got ball and chain on every arm, which is pretty nasty actually. And he's Lucia's first boss. Lucia gets a boss in mission 2. Oh, and he can block. I've never actually seen him block before. I guess he's too stupid to do it normally, but just every now and then he'll actually do it. I'm over here, mate. I suppose it makes sense for Lucia to have a boss in mission 2 because she doesn't have as many missions. Whereas Dante doesn't get one till mission 3. Just like a Ranguera, you can dance around this guy with dodges. In fact, you should. You can fight him ranged if you want, but good lord, that's boring. And you'll see he has a lot of health. All bosses have a lot of health in DMD mode. They really pumped up their health. Oops. We want to be behind him because that's what pisses him off. This is working better than dodging, actually. I actually died to this last attempt. You can laugh at me right now, I died. I just simply wasn't paying attention. Which is pretty lethal in a game where you don't have a whole lot of health on the hardest difficulty. Got some trigger built up. Sorry mate, I have to do better than that. I'm over here. This guy is, he's actually only in Lucia's campaign, sort of, because there's another boss like him later on who's tougher, who has more attacks. And both Lucia and Dante fight that guy, but this is his little brother, and only Lucia kicks this guy's ass. Now, I wanted to beat him up with Aerial Heart, but I was too high for most of it. It's a bit of a shame. Oop, couldn't dodge that one. I got too far in my combo. There we go, that's a good height. I rose during my Aerial Heart at some point, which is a bit strange. But he's nearly dead. Right. Lots of nice orbs. Before we grab that, sneaky little blue orb fragment hiding in there. Arcana Spada, one of the holy relics that were once used to seal a great demon. So, those are what we're looking for, apparently. Might as well destroy these statues. Get some red orbs. I might do a little bit of red orb farming off camera so I can buy some more upgrades. The more upgrades I have, the faster fights will go, and that's good. I want to be able to upgrade my weapons a bit. And you can have a look around here if you want, but there's nothing really here. Just some red orbs. And that's a bad orb. So, the end of the mission. And that's Lucia's mission 2. Next, I reckon I shall do some more Dante missions. I'll do a couple of Dantes, and then I'll do a couple more Lucias. So I'll see you next time.